front of us tonight. Two of the best in the game.
B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Now James. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James double teamed. Irving for 3. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Wallace. Williams looking around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wide open. The shot by James. No good.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to me, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Alvarado defending. And Hartenstein slams it in.
One of the best screeners in the game, Isaiah Hartenstein. That defender going to feel that one.
Alvarado, the pass to Hayes. Now Irving. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. 4-point game. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Hayes. And here's James. Watched by Wallace. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Durant. 26 points for him last game against Boston.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Williams against James. Alvarado outside. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Williams. He nails it, and we're tied.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Alvarado outside. Hayes, the pass to James. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
So Mark Daigneault, Phil, call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Alvarado. Outside, Williams. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
First one falls. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
And he makes both free throws. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And here's James. Still no points. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Irving. Miami moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Durant. Wallace pulls it in.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Now here's Holmgren. Up top, Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Rebound, Miami. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And finished off by Hayes.
Wow, the passing skills on full display. LeBron James once again orchestrating like a maestro.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Cans it from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Outside Durant. Pass to James. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now James to the inside and stolen by Holmgren. SGA against Irving. SGA passes to Wallace. From behind the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
And he knocks down the first one.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
James is checked in for Miami. Then for Oklahoma City, Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Hartenstein with a screen on James. SGA against James. Tries the spin move. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Heat trail by 3. Fires from deep. And it's James with the 3.
Now, guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. Miami making a switch here. Connects checked in.
Second team foul. Now at the line, LeBron.
James, no good on the free throw.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Now here's Holmgren. He picked up 15 in their last win against Houston.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboard. What a complete game for this guy.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. The Heat have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Kleba, he's checked in for Miami. Kyrie Irving comes in for James. Now here's Caruso. No made baskets yet. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell, a screen on Irving. And there's Mitchell on the assist by SGA. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Brian, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Durant, a great score, averaging almost 26 a game. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Hartenstein with a screen on Irving. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
4 on the clock. And finished off by Kleba.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. On the wing, SGA. He's covered by Connect. They get it again. Caruso outside. 3-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, the evolution of Kyrie Irving continues. He comes in as a scoring point guard, but more and more those passing skills are on display.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
checked in for Miami. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Lou Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Caruso. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, my goodness. Take a flight, Mr. Caruso. Woo-hoo!
Here's Keels. Dort defending. Hey, from beyond the arc. Kleba, that's good. Kleba's got 5.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Dort. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, here's Kleba. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I just love the ball.
Dort outside. Into the lane. Can't cash it in from close range. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Miami out in front, up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Kyrie Irving out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Dalton Connect. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Kleba in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Caruso. Mitchell, the pass to Dort. And a miss there on the triple. Miami leading by 5. Vincent outside. Mitchell against Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Mitchell. 14 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston. Outside Irving. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Pass to Williams. Kleba with a steal. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Got a hand on it. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Connect. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. Out to Kleba. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now here's Mitchell. An aggressive player on offense. Scoring around 16 a game. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wiggins passes to Dort. From the arc. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Miami leading by 7. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And Irving gets it to go.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Heat with some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Kleba, and Alvarado's subbed in for Vincent. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Miami on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Williams passes to Wallace. Caruso, a screen on Irving. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Miami making their last shot. Now here's SGA. The D's right on him. 6 to shoot. They still need this. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Durant, pass to Irving. And here's Connect. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. What a terrific move that is. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Irving looking around. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Williams.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Durant. Drops it in from the low post. Durant's got 4 points this quarter. Thunder trail by 9. Outside, SGA. Caruso outside. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. A different look for Miami. Kleba comes in for Vanderbilt. And James is subbed in for Connect. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Down low. Out to the wing. Hartenstein finds Caruso. Clock at 4. Over James. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Heat leading by 9. Alvarado, pass to James. Back to Alvarado. Pass to James. For 3, Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Durant's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now Wallace. SGA using that size.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league. Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
Kleba finds James. James, a freight train coming!
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Now here's SGA. Alvarado defending. SGA passes to Hartenstein, and down it goes. 2 points.
Well, Hartenstein is a very physical big man. He is not one to shy away from contact.
First team foul.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And that one falls for Hartenstein.
Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defense and physicality nightly.
Thunder trail by 9. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. And here's SGA outside. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James against Hartenstein. And here's Connect outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And the Thunder shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That's on Jose Alvarado. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Vanderbilt comes in for Connect.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now, here is James. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's stolen by SGA. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
James outside. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. And it's 13 points for Isaiah Hartenstein. For Miami, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And the Heat with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Jovic. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Vanderbilt. To the inside. Double team on James. Alvarado, left side. Pass to James. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Brian, back over to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Holmgren. Takes a 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 assists in the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Irving, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
41 seconds left in the second period. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. "35 seconds left in the second. Now here's SGA. Alvarado defending. And so Durant will bring it up for the Miami Heat. James passes to Alvarado. Outside Durant. 5 on the clock. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Miami. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thunder out front, up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot. So sorry. Give it up for our contestant.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
Everyone we're talking about right now is deserving, except one. I'm not going to say who.
Oh, come on. You can't leave us hanging.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Thunder with a lead. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 3. Now here's Williams. Good work defensively by James.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the first one at the line is good.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Both free throws good from Irving.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Holmgren outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Rebound Miami. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. Holmgren with the block.
You have to be careful if Jeff Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
SGA passes to Wallace. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's James. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Pass to Holmgren from outside the arc. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
The shot misses. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded by Irving. Wallace misses.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Holmgren outside. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Representing both sides.
And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at the Thunder, sitting pretty at this point of the season, 2nd place and looking to move to 1st.
Right now for the Thunder, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Hartenstein, no good.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Here's SGA. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. In the 3rd quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Hartenstein a screen. Here's SGA. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Over Irving. Wallace misses.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Outside Irving. And there's James from the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Wallace misses.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Durant, the pass to James. Alvarado, left side. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For Miami, they've gone only 1 for 6. There's a screen. Here's SGA. Blocked! Now Alvarado. Here's Durant taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
Man, He is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Caruso, pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. Dort outside. Here's the 3. Rebound Miami. And here's Alvarado. Vanderbilt, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Alvarado outside. Right side Vanderbilt. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. SGA's got 16 points here in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Dort against Durant. Pass to connect. Now Kleba. And stolen by Hartenstein. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Alvarado. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And that one good. And now a 10-point Thunder lead. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Outside connect. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. SGA pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. SGA's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Alvarado, the pass to Durant. Back to Alvarado. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're really struggling with turnovers. And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Heat with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Kleba. LeBron comes in for Durant. And Irving is subbed in for Connect. Then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Caruso. Jalen Williams comes in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren powers through traffic.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Heat trail by 14. Outside Irving. Pass to Vanderbilt. And they get it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's stolen by James. To the middle. Outside Irving. Back to Vanderbilt. James outside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Back to Wallace. To the paint. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Over Irving. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Hartenstein. Holmgren's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Alvarado, the pass to Irving. Inside, Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Pass to Holmgren. And here's SGA outside. Rebound Miami.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Outside, Williams. Alvarado with a steal. Pass to James. And stolen by Williams. It's Holmgren, high post. Back to Williams. Now Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. Now here's SGA. Tightly guarded. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points. Heat trail by 16. Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Hayes. Now James. Fires the 3. Williams rips down the board.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Time now to present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. James against Williams. Outside Durant. Hayes with a screen on Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Partner shot. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Jackson Hayes. Shoot.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Thunder leading by 17. Now Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. SGA's got 42 in the game.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Hayes. Here's Irving. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by Irving.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
That free throw good from Irving.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes. Jovic comes in for Durant. Connect's checked in for LeBron. And it's Keels in for Alvarado. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Holmgren. Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And Mitchell's subbed in for Wallace. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pure from three-point range. SGA's got 45 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question, they've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. Releases from 15. That misses. So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.